Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about Sherlock Holmes from Peterson. It's been getting somewhat of cold reception and cold reviews because of bite and some even claim chemical burn or something, I don't know. I find that somewhat ridiculous. I've been smoking it for some time now. And there's been nothing of sorts. Maybe just fresh out of the tin, you can feel that if pushed too much, it could maybe give a bit of a bite, but that's it. And I'm not immune to that, right? So, firstly, yeah, you can see it's half gone, just like my first review, Downhill. From Downhill, yeah, there you go. Just so it focuses, yeah, it's on the website. It says, or on the tin for that matter, a Virginia and Burley leaf blend of great character with sweet taste and aromatic aroma. Now it astounds me that they've chosen to write so much aromatic aroma because it's not really an aromatic. No, there is some casing they mention, something to do with citrus, but it doesn't really feel much like it during the smoke. Anyway, smell out of the tin is straight Virginia. Herbish, there might be a touch of lemon, but it's if they didn't mention it, nobody would smell it there. It just smells like lovely fresh Virginia, maybe a bit of cream, but I seem to smell a bit of cream in everything. Maybe it's just me, right? So very, very mild casing. Not to worry. If you just want to go for straight Swedish Virginia, maybe with a touch of sour, Sherlock should be quite alright to pick. Now about packing it, right? The packing order. Yes, let's pack it. There you go. It's nicely compressed in the tin, actually. And you do get pieces of stem, so you can't say it's been like really carefully selected. Yeah, so if you compare the packing to Downhill, I think that Peterson actually packs more tobacco for the same 50 gram. Yeah, I'm just packing it in, just got the pipe. There's a crack in it, so I haven't tried this pipe yet. It's second hand, so I hope it will not impart too much. Doesn't seem too ghosted, but a little bit ghosted, with something of probably they've been smoking Erin more in it. I'm just venturing a wild guess. So yeah, I'm packing it. Can take some more. And just a little more. Yeah, packing is not a problem, but you've seen pieces of stem. They are there. Now, Sherlock is one of my favorites in terms of just straight Virginia. Even though it's supposed to be aromatic, somewhat aromatic with some casing, it smokes fairly straight to me. Was a little bit lazy with packing. Yeah, it comes in good condition, in the sense that it's not too moist. It's just smokable right out of the tin, even though mine has been lying around for some time, as you can tell, and doesn't require any waiting time before it can be consumed. Okay, well, let's light it up, and it's as much a test for the tobacco as it is for the pipe. Well, there it goes. No burn. I don't even know if I'm gonna need to follow the full slide, the real one, but I think I will. Well, the pipe smokes all right. Even though there is some ghosting, so I'm going to talk a little bit from the memory. Now, what you get with it is, like I said, herby, Virginia. It doesn't really overheat, but I wouldn't walk in smoke, because I can sense that it might get a little bit more angry, right? Now, I remember fresh out of the tin, it did have a remote note of citrus, but really remote. If it just blends in with herbiness of Virginia, so yeah, you can just consider it a straight tobacco. As you can see, it cycles just smoothly through the nose. There is nothing. There is very, very mild bitterness, but that's about it. Not used to that pipe, so I'm just giving it an extra light. Yeah, so it smokes medium hot. What else is there to say? It's a very simple, straightforward tobacco. Don't expect any kind of variations through the smoke, layers or bouquet to come out. It's just Virginia, right? It's just that. Now, since I've smoked it for some time now, I can tell you there won't be any goop. It will not ghost your pipe. There isn't going to be anything like that. No nastiness. It's fairly easy to keep lit. Smokes at medium speed. There is a bit of bitterness, but it's not chemical in any way, right? Burns to even gray ash. So that's what you get really. It's not complicated. Just straight Virginia is all I have to say, and I keep on repeating myself. So I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Nothing else to comment. If straight Virginia is your thing, then go for it. If you're really scared of bite or a bit of bitterness, skip this one, right? For me, it's one of my favorites for the moment, but I guess probably it will not keep the place for too long. Just, give it a chance, give it a shot. Don't buy into negativity of recent reviews. I've also been told that some 5-6 years ago, Peterson apparently produced a very differently tasting Sherlock. Can't confirm it, really. This one smokes alright, but it's not a fancy tobacco. Like Peterson does have more interesting stuff to offer in the price range. So you could probably get something like Sherlock for much less. But like I said, for me the situation is more like whichever tobacco surfaces, I have to snatch it rather than look for one. That's just the way things are around here. Oh, have a nice time of the day. I'll just finish it. I'm not gonna show you the ash. Just trust me, it's even burn, grayish. There's little aftertaste. The room note is tobacco-ish, but rather tolerable. There is no lingering stench or anything like that. But it's not a lady pleaser, right? So again, we're not talking about an aromatic here, even though arguably it is. It's casing only aromatic if you distinguish, if you differentiate, right? There's no topping here, so there's no syrup that's just gonna be gooping up your pipe. There you go. And that's that. Have a nice day, night, whatever. Like, subscribe if you want. Mushroomcat out. Add a little thing. Nicotine, right? Medium low. And an extra stitch. It says Burley on the tin, right there. Virginia and Burley leaf blend. It's mostly Virginia, really. There's hardly any Burley there in the taste. Maybe a bit of bitterness comes from that, but I think it's just Virginia's subdued bites. Likewise, nicotine does not really reflect much Burley there, so it's probably there, but it's so undominant that it's not relevant really to the palate or to the flavor that comes about from it. Okay, again, I'm just gonna try and wrap it up this time. Bye bye.